need to do this. There we go. And then I'll do this. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to another of Whiny Winnie's Scuffed Streams. Anyone who wants to join? See. Maybe. Post. Okay. Then I might send a message to... No, I think I need to turn my audio up. Hello, hello. I might need to move that closer to myself. The stand is a little bit hard because of the way my setup is. I just need to turn myself like way up. Hello, hello. I wonder if I change my settings. That's why it's scuffed, because I don't know what I'm doing. And then I have that decibel thing. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Testing semi-automatic Bunsen burner. Let's change that back to what it was. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I was messing around with stuff with my mic today to see if I can make it sound better. I don't know if it sounds any better or not. And I also don't know. Hold on. Because I also... Where's that one thing? I did something. If I do that, will that change something? Hello, hello, hello? Hello, hello, hello? Hello? Okay, it's still pretty down there. But I don't know if I want that, or... Like, I don't know how I want it. We're just messing with stuff right now. I know what's better. I might have to call Wormy and ask them to check it. Hey, can you go on my stream and tell me how my mic sounds? Don't say that to me. Can you do that for me because you love me? Thank you. Okay. They're gonna do it. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Hi, Shadow. Thanks for coming. I just asked my sibling to come on and tell me how my mic sounds. Because I've been messing with the settings. How do you think it sounds? Okay. Okay. Is it too quiet at all? Wormy. How is it sounding? Does it sound better than it did before? It's quiet? How about now? Is that better? A little more. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I need to put it. Is that better? It's not as close to me as it probably should be, but it's because the stand is so janky. Okay. Okay. I'm so bingus. Okay, good. We figured it out. Now we can start the stream. Oh no, that's my angry face. Don't get me, please. Oh gosh. Oh man. Okay. Alright. Today I wanted to react to some of my Dragon Age videos that I found on my hard drive. And then maybe play a silly game that I found. So, let's do that. Because it'll be fun. Okay. If you just believe. Alright. Alright, let me see. What I might do. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here. I'm gonna make it smaller. Cheese nuggets. Don't open that, you silly freaking freak. Alright. La 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 la. I got like some plugins to make my mic sound better, but I don't know what it sounds like. Alright, okay. Let's now do this. I'm going to background. And okay. You do your quiz, Shadow. You ace it. You're such a smarty pants. Do display capture. Primary monitor. Open that behind me. Oop. There we go. That will make me smile. Put me in the corner. Like a cute little guy. There I am again, Gary. Okay. And okay. Moving again. Alright. This is my Dragon Age Origins playing. I might have to turn up my desktop audio a bit when I do this.
Denerim, the largest city and capital of Ferelden. Long ago, the elves lived as slaves to humans, and though they've been free for many generations now, they are far from equals. Here they live in a walled-off community known as the Alienage, working as servants and laborers when they can. Despite these hardships, Denerim's elves are a strong people who take pride in their close community. This is the only world you've ever known. Until now.
Wake up, cousin. Why are you still in bed? It's your big day.
That's my girl that I made. Her name is Norn Tabris. She says...
Come on,
just
don't make me use cold
longer.
water again. You do remember what today is, don't you? No, you idiot, you're getting married today, and Soris too. That's what I came to tell you. Your groom, Nelaros. He's here early.
Already? Then I guess I don't have a choice. I'm pretty sure that's what she says. Or no, she doesn't. Oh wait, yeah, that's what she says.
That's the spirit. Well, sort of. All right, I'll stop tormenting you. I should go talk to the other bridesmaids and find my dress. Oh, Soris said that he'll be waiting for you outside, so move it.
Move your caboose. I just found this gameplay footage on my Dragon Age Origins.
Ah, my little girl.
That's my dad.
The last day I'll be able to call you that. Oh, I wish your mother could have been here.
Could we talk about this again?
Still not pleased, I can see. Of course we can talk.
Do I really have to get married?
It's time for you to have your own life. Unmarried, you're a child forever. The dowry has been paid, the chantry has issued the permit, and everything is ready. All we need is you.
But I don't want to get married.
I understand. Before I met
Wants to
Adaya, I was ready to go hunt for the daily.
Cool.
Just be
make my
glad I
dad
chose
is
the match.
around.
Without
Dad.
parents to represent you, children like your cousin Soros end up marrying whoever the elder can find.
And then she says, I appreciate your efforts.
All right, time for you to go find
She loves her
Soros.
dad.
The sooner this wedding starts, the less chance you two have to escape.
Small chance is still a chance.
Oh,
she says, "Thank
one
you,
last
Father."
thing before you go. my dear. Your martial training, the sword play, knives, and whatever else your mother trains you in, best not to mention it to your betrothed.
He's gonna find out sooner or later, Dad. He's gonna find out
Later.
that I'm a badass.
Definitely later. We don't want to seem like troublemakers after all. Adaya made that mistake.
The humans who killed her made a bigger one.
Our world is full of so many
pay.
injustices. Take this. Your mother would have wanted you to have it.
They'll pay.
It's the very least I can give you as you start your new life. Go on, then. I still have some things to do, and Soros is no doubt waiting for you.
This is our new house. And he got dressed up before I leave. My mommy's boots and my wedding clothes. Wow. How beautiful. There's some guys
There once was a woman, she lived in the sea. I didn't love her, but I think she loved me. I brought her diamonds,
the old
rubies, silver, and gold.
Dragon Age.
But all she wanted was to be saved from the cold. Whoa. Aren't you a sight
Whoa.
for sore eyes?
You're drunk. Shut up. Gross. You're drunk.
It's a wedding, isn't it?
Hooray! Woohoo!
What was that? He's just like, waiter. Waiter, dork. Those guys are dorks. Hi, Spaghetti. How you doing? We're watching my Dragon Age Origins
Hurry up.
gameplay that I found
Waiting
on
around
my
won't
hard
make it any
drive.
easier. Many blessings, young one. We hope to stay for the celebration, but we must be off.
That's... Oh, where are you going?
The Ostagar ruins. The army camp there is calling for laborers.
We wanted to look for work in High Ever.
Ooh,
But that's
we
just not
making
possible.
Something yummy. Yeah, I haven't eaten
You're
yet
still a
today.
child. You can't do
I woke up
anything.
really late.
Enjoy your special day and put us out of your mind.
What my husband means is, you're very generous, but we don't need charity to solve our problems.
You should learn to let others help. I don't know.
Many
I understand.
thanks.
Good luck to you. That's what
Again,
she says.
blessings on your day.
Wait, can I talk to you a moment?
Get lost.
I
I'm just kidding.
apologize
She
for
says,
my
of course.
parents. They're too proud to accept help, much less ask for it. My parents will labor in the army camp, and they'll expect me to do the same, but I don't like the idea of being surrounded by human soldiers who haven't seen a woman in months.
Yeah, that would be kind of scary. Maybe you should stay here.
I would, but my father would have to believe I have a future here.
Let me talk to him. Let me talk some sense into that. old
Really?
man.
All right, if you think that will help.
I'm good. It's been like
Hello again.
a weird.
Isn't your wedding soon?
Like last week was
My
kind
daughter?
of crazy for me, and I'm just kind of getting back into the swing of things.
I don't take advice from children, nor do I plan to split
I'm
up my
good.
family. Now excuse me. That's unusual. I'm listening.
She should stay with my father.
I see. He'd shelter and provide for my daughter?
He would.
I don't know.
My daddy's a good
What do you
man.
think, love?
Well, she'd be among family. When we've made enough, we can return.
And you, child?
Your will, Father.
That's my girl.
Wow, what a suck up.
Very well. First she'll help us be away, then return to stay with your family. Thank your father for me.
Thank you.
Yeah. For me, it's just been health stuff.
Hello there.
Like-
Congratulations on the big day. Have you seen Soros?
Hey,
Well, if you see him, ask him to come by and say hello, will you?
I finally like found a primary doctor and everything, and then I have my insurance helping me with some
Well,
other
it's
stuff.
around the eyes,
but-
mostly.
I still don't see it. Whenever I look, I just see the mother.
Well,
I
it's
just
the
see
lucky
mother.
bride herself. Hello, dear.
Oh, now, love, she probably doesn't remember us.
Oh, of course. I'm Dilwen, and this is Gathon. We were friends of your mother's. We haven't seen much of you since... well...
Since she freaking died.
Your father still doesn't speak of her, does he?
Adiah was beautiful, and full of life, and a bit wild.
She wanted you more than
man,
anything.
was she wild.
It's sad she never got to see you all grown up.
That
We just
little
wanted to see you
filly.
today and express our good wishes. It means the
Anything my
world
mother's
to
a
us to
friend of
see you
mine.
happy.
We've saved a bit of money for this day. We'd like you to have it, to help start your new life.
I'm honored. Thank
Make her
you.
bless you.
I love money. Money would be great right about now.
Well, if it isn't my lucky cousin. Care to celebrate the end of our independence together?
Is running
Are
away
you
still an
insane?
option?
Where would you go? Into the woods to live with the Dalish elves?
It could happen.
You're not thrilled?
I'm just not thrilled at
Apparently
the
your
idea of
groom's a
being
dream come
married.
true. My bride sounds like a dying mouse.
Hey, don't be mean. Yeah, it's Dragon Age Origins. This is Dragon Age is one of my favorite game series. This was my
She's not ugly, exactly. I don't know. Maybe it's just
like
nerves.
original.
Let's go
playthrough
introduce you to
of
your
it.
dreamy betrothed before you say I do.
My character is named Denoran Tabris. She's a city elf. She's a total badass.
So I see you got
Vanguard?
yourself
I
a
don't know
big
if I've
handsome
played
hulk of a
Vanguard.
husband. Excuse me if I don't
Wait.
congratulate you.
Is that like a RPG or?
You, strutting around like you're the queen of Ferelden. Your father has the money to get you a great match. Meanwhile, what did I get? A fat old man who smells like the docks and wouldn't know what to do with a woman even if he was sober.
Well, that ain't my problem, lady.
You think you're better than me? Well, you're not.
It's the new.
I may have got a poor match, but at least I have some
Oh,
dignity.
Veilguard, you mean?
Wench.
Dragon Age Veilguard. Veilguard. So I have thoughts about it. So I don't hate it as a game, but as a Dragon Age game,
There's the man of the hour. How are you, Soros?
I'm well. This is
it's
my
like-
cousin, the bride. The other
It's
bride,
not a
my
s-
bride.
a
We've
good
met on
Dragon
occasion.
Age game.
Blessings
It's
on the day,
not a
both of
terrible
you.
game. but it's not a great Dragon Age game. I don't hate everything about it, but there are a lot of things that I was super
Still better to be married
about,
and have a real life
I
than
do
to
not
remain
have
a child.
a lot of hope for
There's
the future,
something
especially
you should
because
know, Soros. My brothers won't be
after
coming. They left to find the Dalish. You see.
Even after Veilguard, they fired everyone
who supposedly live free
who
wandering
made
the
that
forest.
game now.
I
So,
don't think they really exist, though.
Yeah, it's not a terrible game at all. I definitely recommend you playing it. Like, I played it and I had fun. I had fun while I was playing it. But for like Dragon Age, like, just it's not as good as the other games, and it didn't like it kind of messed up some stuff with the lore and stuff like that, and I mean, like, not everything. Like, the stuff, the Elven stuff was kind of cool, and the stuff with Solus was really good. But a lot of other stuff. What am I doing here?
Well, my brothers certainly
Oh, it
believe
must
they
have
do.
frozen.
Even Alarith swears that Dalish elves saved him on his way to Denerim. Nonsense.
And the thing about it too is that it's when it comes to like decision making and
Neither
stuff
do I.
and all of
They're
that, like,
supposed to be
and like
savages.
your
I
companions
worry
and everything,
about my
like,
brother's safety.
they
Don't worry,
took
Theodore.
away like
I'm
so
sure
much
your brothers
stuff.
will be fine.
Like, it used to
I
be in
hope so.
Dragon Age, like, you could
I should
choose
go.
like whether or not to
Best
have a
wishes to you both.
companion, and like you could make your companions like really mad at you and stuff like that based on your decisions. In that game, there's not really a way to do that. Like, your decisions don't really seem to make much of a difference in Veilguard. I mean, like, people can die, I guess, but
Let go of me!
oh gosh, this is when things get intense.
It's a party, isn't it?
And things
Grab
are
a
really
whore
cheesy
and have a good
in
time.
Veilguard as well. Like, they kind of turned it into
Savor
like
the
a
hunt,
Disney movie.
boys.
But a lot of it
Take
has
this
to do
little
with the fact
elven
that
wench here.
a lot of people
So
at the
young
company
and
got
vulnerable.
either left or
Touch
got
me and I'll
fired
gut
because
you,
of
you
the way
pig.
things were changing.
Please,
And
my
now
lord.
everyone
We're
who
celebrating
worked on
weddings
Veilguard,
here.
who worked on Dragon Age
Silence,
ever, has been
worm.
fired. Oh gosh.
I know what you're thinking, but maybe we shouldn't get involved.
No, I have to get involved.
Fine, but let's try to be
But
diplomatic,
yeah,
shall we?
What's this? Another lovely one come to keep me company.
But, like, yeah, like, one of the guys who worked on it, like, I heard, like, the only other game he had worked on was The Sims.
Do you have any idea who I am?
Like, that was his main, like, game that he had worked on at the company before, and it was like, that's a very different game from Dragon Age. I know, my sister has been saying the same things. Like, I've only played a little bit of Mass Effect, but my sister really loves the Mass Effect series too. But yeah, like, they fired a lot of people, who were a part of those things and everything, and, yeah, it does not make me hopeful about the future of, like, some of, like, their classic games that have been, like, really beloved
You've
by
a lot of nerve, knife ears.
people.
This'll go badly for you.
Yeah. It does not look
really
good.
messed up this time.
But at least
It'll
we
be all
have
right.
these old
He
games
won't tell
that,
anyone the elven woman took him down.
that were
I
good.
hope so. I should get cleaned up.
Is everybody else all right?
I think we're just shaken. What was that about?
Looks like the Jarl's son started drinking too early. Well, let's not let this
Oh,
ruin the
that
day.
darn Jarl's son.
This is Valora, my betrothed.
And this man must be my betrothed.
A pleasure. Soros said much of you. Some of it was even positive.
Hey, I just wanted to give you a sporting chance to run. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to discuss.
But yeah, me and my sister were always holding out hope that
Well,
they would make a remake of
We are.
these
Are
older
you
games,
nervous?
like they did for the Mass Effect series, like that they would like revamp them. But now we don't think that's ever gonna happen. Not really, you? Is that what I say?
I thought I'd stay calm, but finally seeing you has made me... Well, let's just say I'm not calm.
This guy's such a sweetie. So, how do you feel about moving to Denver?
It was hard to leave High Ever, but your father's matchmaker spoke highly of you. And rightfully
yeah, this is
so.
the first game in the Dragon Age
Denerim
series.
itself seems friendlier than High Ever. Perhaps because it's so large that
yeah,
humans take less notice of us.
Come on, cousin. We should let them get ready.
I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
Don't disappear on us.
Or we'll come find you.
Don't look now, but we have another problem.
Oh no, what's the problem?
Another human just walked in.
But you know, I don't
Could be one of
absolutely
Vaughn's
hate
or just
Veilguard.
a random
Like
troublemaker.
I'm especially like when I
Either
was
way,
playing
we
it.
need to move him
like,
along
you know,
before someone
I
does
would-
something stupid.
It's so funny because I have like this thing about it where it's like there are a lot of things that I was mad about it, but when I was playing it, I also would get mad when people were like hating on it because I was like, wait, but I love some of these characters and like
Let's do this quickly.
everything. So like that's why I say like I do think it's like a decent game, just like for Dragon Age. I think that it's as a Dragon Age game, it is. That's the issue, is the problem, because it's when you have like a series like this that has been doing games a certain way for a while, and then all of a sudden you do it differently.
Wham! You're dead.
No fair. She stopped me.
Wow, you hear the feeling in these
Heroes
kids'
and
voices?
humans. She made it up.
We each choose someone from the Elder Stories and do furious battles. I always win.
That's 'cause you cheat.
That's because you cheat.
Do you know any stories about elven heroes?
Sure, I know
You
a story.
You do?
Yes, it's about Tathis, the sneaky elven. It's the story of Blarga, the mighty elven warrior.
What did he do?
Yeah, they're really fun.
Did
He was the
Blarga defeat
finest
monsters?
archer. Yes, he destroyed evil spirits in the Tower of Dread. Certainly, he thwarted 17 evil human warlords.
Hooray! I'm going to be Blarga.
I want to be Blarga too.
What was that about, what you told those kids? You made that up.
Children need elven heroes.
I suppose you're right.
I'm Blarga, mightiest of elf warriors.
I love the I love the acting in this game, even though a lot of it is bad.
Good day.
Because it's funny.
I understand congratulations
Duncan.
are in order
Everyone
for your
shut up, it's
impending
Duncan.
wedding.
Thanks, but please go. I'd rather avoid any unpleasantness. I don't like humans. Or no, do you have business here, human? Or no,
That
you're
may
not
be,
wanted here.
but
This is a
I'll
private
point out
ceremony.
it is being held in public. I apologize if my presence has caused a stir.
The alienage just isn't. Whatever your apology not accepted, leave or else.
Are you
I don't
threatening
like
me?
humans.
That's not what my friend meant to say. It just might be easier for everyone if you moved along.
And if it not, we
Surely it
make
does
you
not
move
escape
along.
your notice that I am both armed
badass.
and armored. Any fight between us would be rather one-sided.
I'm no stranger to battle. Bring it on.
Try not to die. I'll run for help.
No need. I am not here to fight you. Still, I find such bravery most impressive. Do you not agree, Valendrian?
I would say the world has far more use of those who know how to stay their blades. It is good to see you again, my old friend. It has been far too long.
You know this human elder?
May I present Duncan, head of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden.
Duncan. I love Duncan. What's a Grey Warden?
They are a great order of warriors, child.
What faction
sworn
did you
to protect
choose,
our world
Swig
from the
in
Darkspawn.
Veilguard?
But my question remains unanswered. Why are you here, Duncan?
The worst has happened. A blight has begun. King Kalen summons the Grey Wardens to Ostagar to fight the Darkspawn horde alongside his armies.
Yes, I had heard the news. Still, this is an awkward time. There is to be a wedding. Two, in fact.
So I see. By all means, attend to your ceremonies. My concerns can wait for now.
Very well. Children, treat Duncan as my guest. And for the Maker's sake, take your places.
Please, do not let me interrupt further. We shall speak more later. Was there something else? By all means.
Some questions for you, mister.
What would you like to know? We dedicate our lives to fighting Darkspawn wherever they appear, doing whatever it takes to stop them. It is our only charge.
Are there Elven Grey Wardens?
In fact, some of our greatest heroes have been Elven. The Warden Garahel, he that slew the last archdemon, was such a one. I could tell you a great deal more about them, but I suspect you've other things to do at the moment.
How do you know the Elder?
Valendrian and I have known each other for almost 20 years, since the time I tried to recruit your mother, in fact.
What the? You tried
I
recruiting
did.
my mother?
Your mother was a fiery woman. She would have made an excellent Grey Warden.
So what happened?
I never made the offer. Valendrian convinced me that it was better for her to remain here with her family. As there was no blight and thus no immediate need for recruits, I deferred to his wishes. But it seems she passed her training on to you. Am I right?
How did you know that? Until she died.
So I heard. I'm very sorry for your loss. I've already heard a great deal about you, if you must know, but we can speak more of this later. You have a wedding to attend.
I do have a wedding to attend. My own. But I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married, Papa. Papa.
Huh? I'm trying not to. You handled him well, but he seems like the type to hold a grudge.
He's a bully, but a coward.
I hope you're right.
Lord Vaughn.
Huh?
Still eager to get married?
Not that much. I expected a giant, bristling with weapons. The Elder said once that the Grey Warden stopped the Blight. Some huge invasion by evil things from darkness, blah, blah, blah. You know how stories go. Anyway, we should get this show going. I think I'm coming to terms with it. Maybe in time I'll learn to appreciate the old mouse.
Okay. That was the end of that video, I think. Well, let's go to the next one.
Well, the humans choose, and their marriages don't seem any happier. Maybe it's wise to let the Elders decide. Mother Boann, I assume. No other priest would come down here. I'm not sure. Maybe we can ask her when she arrives. Fine by me.
Let's go. Let's go get married.
Of
Ever thought about
course.
leaving the city?
But to where? We know nothing about living in the wilderness and have no money to get there. Have you ever gone to Alarith's shop and heard his stories of running from his homeland? Life's not perfect here, but at least we aren't slaves.
Alarith
In
was
somewhere
a slave?
called Tevinter, I think. He came here when he was young and lost both parents and his brother
I
on the
didn't
way.
even realize they talked about
You should ask him
Tevinter in
about it
this one.
sometime.
Right. Martha's store.
What are you doing here? You should be getting ready for your wedding.
What do you, hey, let me enjoy my last moments of... I want to ask
Did
you
you
about the
now?
Dalish.
Well, there isn't much time for stories. A couple of weddings are starting soon.
Just tell me, are the Dalish real?
I believe they are, though they're probably not exactly the way the elders describe. If you want to hear more, we'll go for some ale after you're married. Now get going. Still here? Shoo, go get married.
I do love ale. After I get married. Dunkin' Donuts. He's always dunking his donuts.
Oh, Soros.
Okay, the wedding.
There you are. I was afraid you'd run off.
No, I'm here, with Nella Ross's blushing bride in tow.
I'm not blushing.
You look radiant.
I looked so pissed off.
Looks like everyone's ready.
Let's get this over with. No, I can't do this. I can't.
You had your chance to run, coward.
Friends and family, today we celebrate not only this joining, but also our bonds of kin and kind. We are a free people, but that was not always so. Andraste, the Maker's prophet, freed us from the bonds of slavery. As our community grows, remember that our strength lies in commitment to tradition and to each other.
Thank you, Valandrian. Now let us begin. In the name of the Maker who brought us this world, and in whose name we say the chant of light, My lord, this is an unexpected surprise.
Sorry to interrupt, Mother, but I'm having a party, and we're dreadfully short of female guests.
Leave her alone! Leave her alone!
My lord, this is a wedding!
If you want to dress up your pets and have tea parties, that's your business. But don't pretend this is a proper wedding. Nah,
hey,
we're here for a good time, aren't we, boys?
He's so evil.
Just
this guy's
good
the worst.
time with the ladies, that's all.
What the heck?
Let's take those two. The one in the tight dress and... Where's the bitch that bottled me?
Over here, Lord
Don't
Vaughn.
touch her.
Let me go, you stuffed shirt son of a...
Don't touch my cousin!
Enjoy taming her. And see the pretty bride.
Don't worry, I won't let them take you.
Oh, he's cute. I won't let them take
yes.
Shiani.
Such a well-formed little thing.
You villains!
Oh, that's quite enough.
Villains.
I'm sure we all want to avoid further, unpleasantness.
Get your face out of my face. Don't you dare touch me, I'll kill you. Take me, but let the others go.
Let me think.
Let them go. You have no right!
Oh, we're gonna have some fun.
Oh! Oh. Oh. Not good.
Make her keep us.
Yeah,
Make her
save
protect us.
Shiani.
Make her keep us. Make her protect us.
Stop
Dude,
it.
which one
You're
is that?
driving me insane.
Okay, there's Shiani.
Oh, thank the Maker you've come to. We were so worried.
Where are we?
We're in the palace, of course. Doubt we're getting the tour.
They locked us in here to wait until that bastard is ready for us.
We need to
Forgive
get
me
out
if
of
I
here.
don't hold my breath. The door is locked and solid, and we're unarmed.
Make her keep us. Make her protect us.
We have
Make her
plenty
keep
of
us.
arms.
Make her protect us.
Great. Now this again.
Look, you got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 arms.
Look,
that's a lot of arms.
We'll do what they want. Go home and try to forget this ever happened.
She's right.
No,
It'll
we
be worse
won't.
if we resist. It'll be worse if we don't.
Someone's coming.
Yeah. If you see an opportunity, take it. When the door opens, attack. No, and when you see an opportunity,
Hello,
take it.
wenches. We're your escorts to Lord Vaughn's little party.
Stay away from us!
You killed her.
I suppose that's what happens when you try teaching whores some respect. Now, you grab the little flower cowering in the corner. Horace and I'll take the homely bride and the drunk.
Hey,
You two, find the last one.
she's not
She's
always
the scrapper.
drunk.
Don't
Just a
worry,
scratch.
we'll be perfect gentlemen.
Now you heard the captain. Be a good little wench or you'll end up like your friend there.
Try and see what parts you lose first.
Horace was right, she's a scrapper.
Hello?
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
A little elfling with a stolen
Cousin.
sword.
Thanks.
Oh, sod.
This should be easy, huh? Right. Let's get started. On it.
Yeah, she said that she was telling me that she started Veilguard, but she hasn't
Can't believe
played
they
the
killed her.
OG games.
Are you all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they didn't
That
hurt
Grey
me.
Warden Duncan gave Nelaros
silly
and me his sword and
biscuit.
crossbow, but that's all we have.
I was telling her my thoughts on Veilguard.
Yes, he's the reason we're here. He lost it on those who wanted to hope for the best. I didn't know what to do.
Come on, we'll grab weapons as we go.
Nelaros is guarding the end of the hall. Let's figure this out with him.
They mass wrecked and destroyed her emotional.
We should hurry before something happens to the other.
Did you play Veilguard at all, Shadow? Oh yeah, I did. So I was telling her, like, I enjoy it as a game, but as a Dragon Age game, like, it's just, yeah. But I did finish it. The Soulless stuff was good. And some of the Elven lore stuff. But there was, you know, it was mostly a disappointment. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, and now they've fired, like, everyone who even worked on that game, so I do not have high hopes for the future of Dragon Age.
What's this? I don't recognize you, elf. Wait,
Like,
is
they don't
that
have
blood?
anyone who's worked on Dragon Age
You're
at
bandits,
all.
rebels, outlaws. The guards will make quick work of you. Oh!
You've no idea how long that Shem's had it coming.
And Inquisition to work my way backwards. I know.
Yes.
I don't know.
Drag them to Lord
Yeah,
Vaughn's
Inquisition
quarters,
is my
maybe.
favorite one.
You should hurry if you want to help them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm getting out of here before the storm hits.
But I did play this one first. Well, that's not necessarily true. I think I played a little bit of Inquisition first, but then I didn't understand the lore well enough, so I was like, I need to start over and play.
Where did you get a weapon, elf?
Play them in order.
Uh-oh.
And,
You better talk quick, scum.
And yeah. But Inquisition is definitely my favorite, just because I like open world stuff so much, I think.
Are
Plus,
you insane?
You maggots are gonna
I
die
don't know, I just love the story with Solus so much.
I sent something down. On it. Right. Let's get started.
Also,
this should be easy enough. Right. Let's get started.
Get the gist, yeah.
On it.
Oh my gosh, too, can I just say,
Let's get started.
in
This should be easy enough.
Veilguard, they totally, like, when it comes to romance, Dragon Age has done so good at romance for the whole thing, and then Veilguard just totally, like, and they made, the biggest thing that upset me about Veilguard was, like, how much they hyped it and made it sound like, yeah, during, like, the advertisements and stuff, they hyped up so much stuff, making it sound like it was gonna be so good. Even with the character creator, like, I heard so many good things about the character creator, and then I got into the character creator, and it wasn't even that good. Like,
this should be easy enough. On it.
Yeah.
Right.
I was disappointed.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Only one shall stand. On it. As you wish.
It seemed like they put way too much focus on, like, making it look pretty over, like, the stuff that Dragon Age used to be good at, like, you know, the story and everything. And, you know, making it engaging and giving us, like, decisions and, giving us cool romances and, you know, making it like a story that, like, we can write, you know, for our characters. Yeah, and it does look really beautiful. I just wish that along, like, you know,
elves running
more
packs
focus
like
was put on
rodents.
other things
Should
besides
we keep
that.
the night-eared bitch alive?
They killed our boys. She dies. Stupid wench. We'll show you how men fight.
Oh,
I sent
success!
something down near. Right. This should be easy enough.
Too bad.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
We'll inspire a few whelps.
Nelaros. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, Nelaros. Oh, my husband.
Let's make sure it wasn't in vain.
That's just too bad.
We should hurry before something happens to the others.
I'm sorry. I'm doing all the looting here. Ooh, rat poison. The rats. The rats. We're the rats. we stalk at night, we pray at night, we
I'm unable to
the
do that.
rats. I'm the giant rat who makes all of the rules. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. I can hear them talking. Oh, there they are. Good.
Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. On it.
Praise Andraste.
Praise Andraste.
Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. On it, as you wish. Let's get started. On it, right. On it. Let's get started. As you wish. This should be easy enough. Task complete. On to the next.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites, for the backgrounds.
Enemies approaching. As you wish. Right. Let's get started.
Origins.
On it. Let's get started. As you wish. This should be easy enough. Only one shall stand!
Only one shall stand. And it shall be me!
Finished.
Yeah. I love my city elf girl.
Enemies approaching. On it. As you wish. Let's get started.
I love all my characters that I've made in their stories, but
get started.
it's true for everyone. You in your head consider your story.
Done and done.
Oh no! Watch out!
Let's get started. Right.
Oh no, watch out.
Let's get started. Right. This should be easy enough. This should be easy enough.
This should be easy enough. I was watching someone else play this game the other night and was talking about how much I love later Alistair, his dialogue when you start fighting. He's like, oh man, I want to do right.
Let's get started. On
Like
it. Let's
that,
get started. As you wish. You never had a chance. I'm unable to do that.
Oh man, I'm not able to do that.
That wasn't so bad. Right. This should be easy enough. On it. Right. As you wish. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Right. It is done. I'm unable to do that.
The ambience is so interesting because I can hear people talking in the background. That lady's just bowing before me. Okay, I just paused here for a second. Was it saving?
Finished.
All of the servants just ignore me. Dog.
This should be easy enough. Right. Let's get started.
Whoa.
This should be easy enough. As you
What was
wish.
that?
Let's get started. As you wish.
Was that like a critical
Easy
hit
enough.
sound or something? Bodyguard, take all his stuff. Take your stuff.
My, my.
Oh no.
What have we here?
Unhand her, you fiend!
We'll make short work of these two.
You foul fiend!
Quiet, you idiot! They're covered with enough blood to fill a tub. What do you think that means?
We are. Means I killed all your guys. Your guards are dead.
All right.
You're going to
Let's
die.
not be too hasty here. Surely we can talk this over.
Yes. We loot everything. You really think you can talk your way out of this one?
Please, just get me out of here.
Oh, Shioni.
I want to go home.
Shioni.
Think for a minute. Kill me and you ruin more lives than just your own.
Dude,
By
I don't
dawn,
care.
the
I want
city
you
will
dead.
run red with elven blood. Think about it. You know how this ends. Or we could talk this through. Now that you have my undivided attention.
I'm done talking. Time to die. How
Last
dare you
chance.
threaten us?
Kill me and destroy everything you care about. Or hear me out and change your life for the better.
But cousin, what if he's right? They'll purge the alienage again. If you're sure,
as it is,
I'm with you.
Ha! I always regret talking to knife ears. Now I'll just gut your ignorant carcasses instead.
On it, right.
Got him.
Right. Get started.
He's screaming.
As you wish. Started. This should be easy. On it. Right. Easy enough?
Well, that was easy. Alright, we gotta go to the next one.
He's dead. Tell me we did the right thing, cousin.
So, he forced my hand.
That's true. I'll check the back room for the others. Shiani needs you.
Hold on, Gianni.
Don't leave me alone. Please. Please take me home.
Poor thing.
I think so. You killed them, didn't you? You killed them all?
Good. Like dog, Shiani.
Good.
Is she going to be all right?
Let's just get out of here.
I'll take the rear guard. I can't wait to leave this place.
Poor Shiani.
You've returned. Has Shiani been hurt? Where is Tormi's daughter, Nola?
Nola didn't make it. She resisted.
They killed her.
Nelaros, too. The guards killed him.
I see. Would the rest of you ladies please take Shiani home? She needs rest.
Of course.
Now tell me, what happened?
Fawn's dead.
Then the
Because I
garrison
killed
could
him.
already be on their way. You have little time.
We may need to leave Denham for a while.
Oh, that it has come to this.
The guards are here!
Don't panic. Let's see what comes of this.
I seek Valendrian, elder and administrator of the alienage.
Here, Captain. I take it you have come in response to today's disruption.
Don't play ignorant with me, Elder. You'll not prevent justice from being done. The Earl's son lies
What
dead
about
in a
our
river of blood that runs
justice?
through the entire palace. I need names, and I need them now.
It was my
You expect me to
doing.
believe one woman did all of that?
We are not all so helpless, Captain.
You saved many by coming forward. I don't envy your fate, but I applaud your courage. This elf will wait in the dungeon until the Earl returns. The rest of you, back to your houses.
Captain, a word, if you please.
What is it, Grey Warden? The situation is well under control, as you can see.
Be that as it may, I hereby invoke the Grey Warden's right of conscription. I remove this woman into my custody.
You can do
Son
that?
of a tie-down. Very well, Grey Warden. I cannot challenge your rights, but I'll ask one thing. Get this elf out of the city today.
Agreed.
Now I need to get my men on the streets before this news hits. Move out!
Ugh, my neck.
You're with me now. Say your goodbyes and see me when you're ready. We leave immediately.
Well, what's going to happen here?
For the moment, they are fine. There are far more important matters arising that endanger more than just your people. I needed a Grey Warden, and I found one. That conscripting you saved your life is only circumstance. You did what you had to do to accomplish your mission. We need people like you. Now quickly, say your goodbyes. Your life here is over.
Ton ton bon.
Thank you. You really saved my hide back there.
Hey, Swiggy.
No more daydreaming. I'm settling down.
I was asking
Laura's a good
Swig
woman, and
after
she
you
has
left,
ideas on making life better
what
for everyone
faction
here.
did you choose?
Your father
in
had the women
Veilguard?
take Shiani back to your place. Will you see her before you go? Good luck, cousin. You've been my hero since we were kids. It's just official now.
Oh.
Well, I guess Duncan got his recruit.
Oh, okay,
after
so
all.
like like Tasha's. I can't think of what it's called. Like the lords of what's it?
Indeed. It only saddens me that it has taken this for you to find it. If you'll excuse me, I must tend to our people. Goodbye, young one, and make her keep you.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Maybe this will be for the best.
Well, what you missed was, my wedding got crashed by the human lord.
If
and
this
he
is what
stole
the
a bunch of
Maker has
girls
planned
from
for
my
you,
wedding
then I guess it's for the
and
best.
Tried to,
Your mother would have been pleased.
and he like R-worded my cousin, and I had to jump in and I jumped in and killed him and a bunch of his men.
I just wish there was
And
another
so,
way. I dreamed of grandchildren,
yeah,
family gatherings.
and, helped me
I'm
and
sorry, this isn't
some of the other
helping.
ladies escaped, but they killed
Take
one
care,
of the girls.
my girl. Be safe and wise. And well, you know, we'll all miss you.
On Veilguard, okay.
Get going before I embarrass
I romanced Lucanus, but I will tell you, there's not much to his romance.
There you are. Thank you.
The romances
for me,
in
for
Veilguard
Sora's, for everything.
are not as good as the other Dragon Age romances. I don't know what
I will, I swear.
I know, I love Lucanus.
Kiani seems to have regained herself. I'll leave you to
but
alone.
just not much happens
Good luck,
in his romance,
and thank you
unfortunately.
again.
I don't I can't think of what... I don't know what happens in,
You took all the responsibility for what happened.
romance.
You're amazing, you know
and
that?
I can't even think of his name right now.
I'm alright.
But yeah, stuff happens like
as far
really
as the
late
others
into
know,
it, and there's like a
Vaughn
few
just
cute
roughed me
scenes,
up a
but it's
bit.
just like not
I
much
just
happens.
don't want them treating me like
I've heard
some
that
fragile
Davrin's romance
doll.
is really good.
I love you, cousin. Make us
like
proud out there.
comparatively to the others.
Make her watch over you.
I don't know what Emmerich's
We'll
is
miss you.
like. But yeah, now so I because they were gonna like take me for killing the human Arl's son, I got conscripted into the Grey Wardens because they can't. Grey Wardens have like what's the word? Like immunity. So Duncan conscripted me into the Grey Wardens, and so now I'm saying goodbye to everyone because they were like, "Get her out of the city today."
You should go quickly. Just know that we're all going to miss you.
So now the girl's going around and saying goodbye to everyone she loves.
Are you ready to go? Good.
I am.
Then we leave for Ostagar immediately.
Ostagar. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Ostagar.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Oh there, Duncan.
King Kalen. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail?
From one of your alien
Tell me, how
regions,
is it there?
naturally.
My guards all but forbid me going there.
You have no idea how bad it is, do you?
You think I care nothing about these things, but I do. I suppose trust will only come with proof. Things will change once we defeat the Darkspawn, in the alienages and all through Ferelden. For now, we must attend to war. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar.
She's happy to leave,
The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
We'll see about that.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party.
He wants it to be like a fairy tale. Like, he's like, I want to ride into battle. I know. He is jinxing it. Just wait.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously.
True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not?
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you need
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okie dokie. We find Alistair. Alistair's my hubby. Okay, I'll find out. The next one. Level up. I just bamboozled Swig. What do you mean? Oh, she thought I was playing. No, I'm reacting to the videos that of when I played another time. I found them on my hard drive. This is like an old playthrough I did. I should go back and play them, but I still need to get.
King Kaelin is not in his tent right now.
Stream, I'd have to get a game capture card. I have.
I suppose I do. Though he's spending most of his time with
the
Grey Wardens.
I don't know if I could use
he rides with them wherever they go. In fact,
like a cheap
Teyrn
one.
Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
So even if I can't, maybe I can use that.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny the Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Yeah, I know OBS, but then to do it through OBS, if because I have it, I only have it on
Good
console.
thing the Teyrn's the only one who can speak to the king like that.
So I would need a
as you wish.
Capture card to stream it through OBS.
You approach the tent of Teyrn Loghain.
Which are not that expensive. I just need
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
Give me a ride to the store to get one.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tern's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tern speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tern Logang tells him. Without the Tern, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I would like an audience with the Tern.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
You're ugly. I'm not a Grey Warden yet.
You impressed His Majesty nonetheless. He could not contain his excitement over your meeting. Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary.
He really
Are you aware his
me.
father brought your order back to Ferelden?
A fascination.
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Kaelin thinks. You're pretty for a Grey Warden. Don't let anyone tell you that you don't belong.
Don't flirt.
The first Warden Marek brought to Ferelden was a woman. The best warrior I've ever seen. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
Alistair. Alistair, he's my hubby. My hubby, bubby.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sword.
The praying sword.
He is Marek's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
I've read the book about Marek, which is actually a really good book.
This isn't good. I hate to
Dragon
waste such
Age
a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help. I need him muzzled.
No, he's not here yet. We meet him during this campsite.
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn
I think I'm just like going
The
around
most
and
you
like
have to worry
doing
about
side
is some
quests right
tooth
now,
marks.
and then I'm supposed to like go meet up with Alistair to tell him like,
Centuries
hey, I'm
ago,
ready to
a mage
find the
bred
other
them to be
recruits.
smart and
He's
understand
a
what
silly
they're told.
guy.
They can
I like
remember
him a
and carry
lot.
out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult.
This guy needs help with
But
his
without the
sick
medicine,
Mabari.
re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
They're doggies.
We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him. Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
The dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see the intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Mabari growls weakly, but does not challenge you. After you are done, he whimpers plaintively.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Why don't you get it yourself?
The wilds are off limits to non-soldiers, and I have many other hounds under my care.
Will the dog be alright without it?
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
No.
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Okay, I'll see if I can find it.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
When I get my own emotes.
How do you do?
Yeah, I don't know when that would be.
And when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the faith, he shall not find you wanting.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send
That guy's
word
the
if we
same
find
voice
anything amiss.
as Alistair.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
I'm gonna follow the messenger.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
No, I just wanted to talk.
Are you the new Grey Warden recruit? I was just walking by when I heard. It must be exciting to be so important. Wait, you aren't here to tell me I'm in trouble, are you?
Not that I know of.
Oh, that's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide.
Oh
I better go.
Gosh.
If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
You're treating him like a slave. You need to stop this.
Welcome to the King's camp, my lady.
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
Screw you, man. I'm a Grey Warden.
Not in particular,
Got a problem
except for
with
them being
elves?
so thin-boned. You make good messengers sometimes.
Thin bone.
Is there
You
something
got a
you
problem
wanted?
with thin bones?
We have no time for idle chatter.
You don't look
We
like the other
aren't.
soldiers. in
We're
the
ash
army.
warriors.
What's an ash
Our
warrior?
training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
So what does
We
an ash
harness the
warrior
rage
do?
inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life,
Yeah,
as
dwarves
he
are
trusts
pretty-
me with his.
What is he digging for?
A trained
back there?
Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
What
To
are you
scout the
preparing
wilds
for?
and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the
Darkspawn
blood,
blood
what do you
is
mean?
poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today.
Bye,
Today,
Swiggy.
we hunt
Smooches.
and we kill.
Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs
They
behind?
fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children. They use
Why have
scent
you
to distinguish
painted
us
your
from our
dogs?
enemies. But the blood of battle can confuse
Oh yeah,
them.
Varric's top.
So we
The
paint
top.
ourselves with
He's
Caddis,
the top
which
G.
overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same. Why? Would you steal our Caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes? If you tried, we would kill you. And that is no joke. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
I'm unable to do that.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow.
Oh, are these two? Fun doing?
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
Oh, this is one of the recruits. Davith.
The
And
name's
who are
Davith.
you?
It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kukari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Why are the wilds so
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
A rabbit?
Like we have a choice. Oh, I'll watch your back
if you watch mine. Okay, don't be weird about it. Or I could just kill
that's
you.
A little extreme. It's not like I can miss the scenery, is it? Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
You're not Alistair. You don't get to watch my back. Like that.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
You there, shut up!
You're... Oh, yes, of course. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... Please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps? Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand. So long as you keep it quiet.
What's he selling? What does he have that's so illegal? Looks like normal stuff to me. I can't stop myself from playing elves. I was gonna try to. I was talking about this to my sister because I think in all of the games I've played an elf. Besides of Dragon Age 2, of course, I even in Veilguard was gonna try to play a different race, but then I was like, oh, but the elves are gonna be important in this one, so I kind of want to play an elf. And I just really like the elves in this game. There's so much elf lore that's like important to the story. And I just like elves so much already that I started playing as an elf in the first place, so half elf if it's an option, yeah. I just like being elfy. Whoa, look at me getting all armored up. This game was interesting in the way that you could wear, like, basically, like, whatever armor you wanted, no matter what, your class was. Oh,
Welcome, young woman. I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle
You know,
its
I
wealth.
also was really hoping that they were going to bring
Certainly we would
Sandal
not get
back
by on charity.
in the next game, and
Allow
they
me to
didn't
put it this way.
do anything
Do you
with
know
him.
why those with magical talent are feared? It is dangerous beyond its power. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed
like there's so
easily,
much
and thus
about
become
Sandal
horrors known as
that-
abominations. Even those with minor
Because,
talents
like, they did a little
attract
thing
hungry spirits.
with him in
Anyone with the
Trespasser,
power may learn
where we found,
blood
like, a little
magic
note
from these
him
demons.
in
Hence,
the
we are
Crossroads.
considered dangerous.
I
This
feel like
is
there's,
our
like, so much
curse.
lore about him that we
Thus,
still don't
I was
understand.
made tranquil, stripped of
But, like,
emotions and talent.
And I just want to
I am
know
no longer
already.
dangerous.
But I don't know if we'll ever find out. How is someone made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
Feel
You
badly
do?
for you.
I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance? It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not. Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Goodbye.
I should go. He's talking a lot of magic mumbo jumbo.
That course of action is inadvisable.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Win.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud.
Grandma.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I'm Warren.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced Darkspawn before? Or do you know
Some.
much about Darkspawn?
Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
Isn't the Fade the land of the dead?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City? Oh, I've heard of that. Didn't
Some
anything
say
bad
the
happen
Black
there?
City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
But that's not what really happened.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now. Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here on the eve of battle.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
What will happen if they are interrupted? Will they, like, die?
Heavenly Golden City itself. They tainted it with their sin. And hours of darkness. They are known as kings made flesh. An evil.
Look carefully, men. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poison.
Done and done.
Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
Whoa. Always more to put with our stickums. I don't know what I'm saying.
Hello again. You need something now?
Just saying
Oh,
hello.
all right. Nice to see you again.
It's a priest.
I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fade, for there is no darkness, nor death in the Maker's light. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the
Just
Fade.
repeating the same prayer over and over again.
For there is no darkness, nor death in the Maker's light.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds.
Lots of darkspawn. Yummy, yummy, yum. Duncan. Where's an outside?
Hail.
Who's this guy?
You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korcari Wilds until he gives the word.
And why not?
The Korcari Wilds is a dangerous place. More so now that it crawls with darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests.
With double
One of our
daggers.
scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the Darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds.
The Witches of the
Oh, sure.
Wilds.
There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since, mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk. Spend enough time here, you'll get an earful about those witches. Locals blame them for near everything. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Yeah, if you're feeling spicy, you'll play mage. I played a mage in Veilguard, and in Dragon Age 2. And then in Inquisition, and I played a rogue with a bow. But in this one, I played a rogue with twin daggers.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden.
I may not want to remain there long. Why? What's going to happen?
Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
Oh, no.
You need to convince them.
Yeah.
We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
Oh no. Yeah, I was a mage.
The Grey Wardens will die.
In Valgar.
The king will die. We'll all die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Oh no.
Aside from his wounds, we're not sure. His blood is untainted. He's just terrified.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread, like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
No. He's freaking out.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
Dude, good grief, he's naked!
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Tell me why you're in there first.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
If you weren't deserting, why sneak around? Well,
oh, that's sweet of you, dearie. How about you marry me instead? At least I could get a kiss before they hang me. And it's not as if they're wrong. I probably would have deserted later. Just not when they caught me is all. Hope that doesn't spoil your opinion of me. I'm still hungry enough to eat my shoe. I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such. Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
I will see what I can do.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Wow, it's a bit harsh.
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
Why did he want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
Oh. Seems a
I
waste
can't just
for
let him
you,
go,
guard,
can
won't
I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He claims he wasn't deserting.
What a surprise. Another innocent prisoner. At any rate, it's not for me to say. He'll get his day to plead his case, or he won't. It's all the same to me.
He asked for some food and water.
Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you missed one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm going to say it was you. Just so you know.
Burping. That's ridiculous.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here, take it.
Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself
Why is he like
blessings
flirting
upon
with
you.
me so much? I'm just giving him food. And he's a naked prisoner. I don't want him to flirt with me.
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
Why?
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
But I don't want to go in there. Ooh, I want to meet him. I don't remember where she goes to meet Alistair. Have you watched the new Devil May Cry anime by chance? No? I think I've heard people talking about it, though. Is that the one on Netflix? Okay. Yeah, no, I don't even think I know anything about Devil May Cry, but I did hear people talking about it.
Task complete. On to the next.
Oh, is that Alistair?
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Well, maybe I'll check it out.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must.
I love him.
Get out of my way, fool.
Hey, don't call me a fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You're a very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
We haven't met.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you, my name. What can you tell me about
Honestly,
this joining?
nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women.
Quirky one-liners. Yeah. I'll have to check it out. I was watching. What's it called?
But if you're here,
Delico's Nursery. I was in the middle of watching for a little while, but I was watching it on a what's it called?
Ouch.
A free
Anyhow,
trial.
whenever
for
you're ready,
Crunchyroll.
let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
And I'm almost done with
the mage.
First season of it.
The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar. Not that that's all Templars do,
I
but
like it a lot.
Yes,
it's about like
the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago.
Vampire.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her
trying
messenger,
to balance
and the
their
mage
work
picked right up on
with,
that.
Being dads.
I never would have
It's
agreed
really
to deliver
good.
it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and
Very
get along.
funny, but also like very
Apparently they didn't
dramatic
get the
and
same
stuff.
speech.
I'm enjoying it quite a bit.
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them? Right, that cut purse Duncan conscripted. Not
It is
sure
very
what
cute.
Duncan sees in him.
I love
Keep an eye out. Maybe
just,
we'll see
like,
the other
watching-
one.
Cause like
or I
they're
can
like
track him down
nobles
later.
too, and they're like, we can just what are
You
so
do?
it's like one of them is the one
Huh,
who like
that's a
who
switch.
decided that
You have
he
any
needed to like
questions?
be
Let
like
me
a
know.
better dad.
Otherwise,
and then
lead
he
on.
convinced the others to do it, and they're like, what the heck? we're nobles. We can just leave this to the nanny. And then he's like, no, we need to be more involved in our children's lives. And and then like, so like watching them like try to like learn to like be fathers is like hilarious. Because their kids are like really young. And at the same time, they're like trying to solve like these like murders that are going on in their society and stuff. So it's like craziness. Yeah, it's really good.
I want this nonsense talk stopped immediately. What are you, a bunch of nattering fishwives spreading gossip until you brand your small clothes out of terror? We've seen nothing to suggest that
Nacho Vatos.
underground to eat them. And I want this talk about Darkspawn enslaving survivors to stop immediately.
Darkspawn enslaving survivors? Well, I guess that could happen if the Darkspawn like taint you enough. Who are we looking for? Are we looking for the other recruits in this part?
Done and done.
Done and done.
Well met, my lady.
Alright. It was fun talking to you too, Shadow. Have a good night. Get some good sleep.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Aemon. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
The fancy one. The responsible one.
No, clearly the Grey Wardens pick their recruits on their merits. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
I'm curious about the joining ritual.
As am I. Has anyone told you about it?
It's all a big secret, apparently.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Okay, and I talked to Davith. Wait, so...
Yes?
You don't really have to accompany me, do you?
Don't worry. I'll try not to embarrass you.
Tell me a little about yourself. Well, I have a question for you. Tell me a little about yourself.
As I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago. The Chantry raised me, and becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago. Duncan saw I wasn't happy, and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud Grey Warden. The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue.
Why am I doing this?
I'll always be grateful to him.
You speak fondly of Duncan. You didn't want to join the Chantry?
It wasn't for me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry. I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted. He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me. Or maybe he just happens to be a good man.
Oh man, touched
What
a
about?
nerve with that one. This blight Duncan mentioned, or the Grey
So I
worms.
imagine. What would you like to know? The
What
Grey
makes you
Wardens
also
are warriors without
special?
equal. Darkspawn threatened to destroy the world 4 times over. Each time, the Grey Wardens led mankind to victory. Nobody knows more about Darkspawn, and nobody's better equipped to deal with them. You'll see. Trust me.
So they're
I
nice
don't
heroes?
know if I'd go that far. Duncan says the Grey Wardens do whatever is necessary to protect mankind from Darkspawn. That means some pretty extreme things. Whatever it takes to bring victory.
I'm not sure I know
let's
anything about
see.
Grey Wardens.
Surely you've heard of Weishaupt Fortress? The great eyrie carved into the White Cliffs far off in the Anderfels? That's where the Grey Wardens once kept their griffins. The griffins died out, however, and our numbers have dwindled since the last blight. There's only a handful left in Ferelden. A few more in other nations.
Where
The
are
others
the
are
Grey
camped
Wardens
with the
now?
King's soldiers in the valley. The King's given us a position of honor at the vanguard, despite our small numbers. I think Kalen is actually excited to ride into battle with us. Maybe he thinks that's what his father would have done.
So the Grey Wardens
King
have
Marek,
to recruit.
Kalen's father, reaffirmed the power the Grey Wardens were given during the Blights. In practice, we can't conscript too often without hurting our cause. We were exiled from Ferelden once. Best not to let that happen again.
That's
You
all
want to
I
ask me about something else?
This
Of course.
blight Duncan mentioned. So what is
You
a
want
blight?
the Chantry's version or the truth?
They aren't the... Oh, what is the Chantry's version?
According to the Chant of Light, the Maker imprisoned the old gods underground long ago, as punishment for tricking mankind into worshipping them. The old gods still whispered to some men and taught them magic. These men became the Magisters of the Tevinter Empire. The Magisters used their gift to enter the Golden City, tainting it and themselves. They were cast out by the Maker and became the first Darkspawn. They fled underground, bringing their taint to their gods. The tainted old gods were the archdemons who rose from their prisons and led the Darkspawn against the world.
And the truth?
The truth is, we don't really know. They come up from the ground, and that's as far as we've gotten.
So what you
Yes,
talked about
and
was
it nearly
the first
wiped us
blight?
out. When defeated, the Darkspawn flee back underground and seek out another old god to taint, thus bringing another blight.
So where's the archdemon for this blight?
We haven't seen it yet. People are beginning to think this is just an unusually large Darkspawn raid without an archdemon to unify them. But seriously, the archdemon could be in the wilds or underground. It could be hiding. Just because it hasn't shown itself doesn't mean it isn't out there. They've controlled the
kill the
deep
Darkspawn when
roads
they're
ever since they
underground?
defeated the Dwarven kingdoms. Even if we invaded, we can only chase them so far.
What is
The
an
old
archdemon
gods
exactly?
were dragons, so the stories say. Big ones. Intelligent, even. The Tevinter Empire had big statues of them. Each dragon had a name and a place in the cosmos. It's all very intricate. The archdemons may not be the old gods, but they're definitely dragons.
Why are some people so skeptical?
The Grey Wardens killed so many Darkspawn by the end of the last blight. People decided they were gone for good.
I have other
Of course.
questions about the blight. How do Grey
We
Wardens
chop off the
defeat
snake's head.
blights?
It's the only way. According to texts, the most famous Grey Warden leader, Garahel, killed the archdemon Underal in personal combat at the Battle of Aesley to end the last blight. Without the archdemon to command them, the Darkspawn flee back underground.
How did anyone even? How
The
did
Grey
anyone even
Wardens
know
keep
about this
watch.
blight?
We feel the Darkspawn when they come. You'll understand after the joining. If you... Well, you'll understand. Not to mention, people start to notice when Darkspawn pour out of the wilds and taint everything around them. Just a guess.
Just how many
Thousands?
Darkspawn are
Tens
there
of thousands?
there?
They've had centuries to build up their numbers. You want to ask me about something else?
All I wanted to know. Tell me about Duncan.
Duncan is the leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, which he would say doesn't mean much, as there aren't many of us here. Yet. Beyond that, he's a good man. A good judge of character. I owe him a lot. What about you? What do you think of him?
He seems like a kind man. Oh, I owe him as well.
That
he
sounds
saved
familiar.
me.
He's done the best he can with what little he has. And that includes me, I guess. You want to ask me about something else?
The joining ritual.
I wish I could tell you more. Maybe ask me again after Duncan speaks to you about it. You want to ask me about something else?
This upcoming
The one
battle.
tomorrow. I'll tell you. It's Tern Loghain we should be looking to win it, not the king. Caelan just wants his place in history. The Tern is planning the strategy. That's my opinion, anyway. I guess I should be thankful the king favors us Grey Wardens. But I know who's keeping the lid on the pot.
The lid on the pot? How much wine do
You know, that's a good question. The other Grey Wardens are riding into battle with the king. I don't know if you'll be with them.
Why is it happening
We're at the
here
edge of the Korkari Wilds, the eye of the Blight Storm, right where the Horde will be coming. Ostagar itself is an excellent defensive position. The Wilders were pushed back from here time and again in ancient days. I'm sure Tern Loghain has the battle planned to the last detail. Still, no Blight has ever been defeated with so little cost.
What if
we don't break the Horde here, Duncan says it will spread until it engulfs all of Ferelden. Then it will take an alliance of nations to fight it. Which would be bad. Neither the king nor the Tern really seems to believe this is a real Blight, however.
That's because they're bozos!
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
I think this clip is almost, this part of the video is almost done. Yeah, I think this is the end of that one. And I think I might go ahead and stop stream here for now. So let me see, how long have I been going? Because my booty's starting to hurt and I'm very hungry. Yeah, I've been going for like 2 hours. So this seems like a good place to stop. So, thank you everybody who came by. And I love everybody. And I love my mommy. And I'd like to thank the Academy. Anyway. See y'all on the flip side. Bye-bye. Smooches.